Hey, it's Bianca G. Welcome to Everday American. A taboo topic, suicide. A lot of people don't want to talk about it. It's this topic that, it happens, right? It's part of life, unfortunately. Those that are desperate, that see no way out, maybe lost faith, whatever the issue may be, no one wants to talk about it. Our society is so bent on sugarcoating things, prettying things up. There's no rawness, there's no realness anymore, and that's something that's sad, because it's a real issue. So I read an article that I believe it was Prince Harry that was begging his people not to commit suicide. It was the soldiers that came back home from their tour, and it was heartwarming. It was so human. We don't talk about it, like I said, and for him to present himself like that, it was nice, it was refreshing, and it's something that's needed, because especially men in the service, you guys see atrocious things, you do horrendous things to serve your country, and that's damaging, unfortunately. But like I said, no one wants to talk about it. It's something you don't talk about it with your family. I definitely don't talk about it with my family. I wasn't brought up to believe in that. There's always a way out. I was raised Catholic, so that's definitely, you can't do that in that religion. I don't know if it's, what happened? What happened? Why is the suicide rate gone up so much, so drastically, so quickly? Is it loss of faith? Is it because you don't have any morals anymore? We've lost our morals. I know that for a fact. I see it every day on TV. It's crazy. Is it just a chemical imbalance? Is it just, a physical thing? What happened to us that we're so desperate, so sad? There is no way out but to kill yourself, to actually take your life, and that's crazy, because life is so precious. We cling on to it at our deathbeds. We don't want to go. That's us. That's our human instinct, is to survive. We put ourselves first at all times. Anytime there's a disaster, you want to care for the other person, but it's you who survives. It's in your best interest to do so. So what happened? Are we changing as a society? Are we changing ourselves, our genetics? That is just like that survival instinct is not there anymore. So I live in Florida. Apparently this is one of the highest states that has high suicide rates. I see it in the news all the time. Bullying, kids are committing suicide. Young babies, they don't even know what life is. I don't even know what life is. I'm 33 years old and I feel like I'm just beginning, so for them to commit such a sad, atrocious act, because it leaves behind such emptiness, it's so sad. Where are we failing? Are we failing as parents, as friends? There are warning signs. Sometimes there are warning signs, not all the time, but sometimes there are warning signs, and just care enough to see it, talk to someone. And that's the thing, we don't talk anymore. We're not social. We say that we're social, but that's just in pictures and social media, in a fake environment. There is no face-to-face. I had a coffee social Thursday. It was wonderful, the human interaction. I hugged people. It was nice. People need that. People need to get back to basics. Just a human interaction, that is so important. That exchange of energy is very important and is much needed. And I feel like we have to talk about this. It's there. Suicide rates are going up amongst all religions, all people, all ethnicities. Something's wrong. We need to change. We need to acknowledge it and then find a solution. So I'm Bianca G. This is my opinion on suicide. please let me know how you feel on this taboo topic, because like I said, no one is vocal about it. There's so many of us that feel alone. You can be surrounded by so many people and feel so empty and so alone, like you can't talk to anyone. Do something about it, change, and let me know how you feel.